I've often wondered what Paul really saw on that Damascus road when he prayed 4 simple words, "Who art thou, Lord?" If you read it straight off, it means nothing. Who art thou, Lord? But suppose you can read it this way, "Who art thou, Lord?" Here's a man with a colossal intellect. Here's a man who is he's in every category, is in the highest category. He's a Hebrew of the Hebrews. He's a Pharisee of the Pharisees. He's of the tribe of Benjamin. He's of the seed of Abraham. He had fulfilled the law. He says concerning the law, it was blameless. And yet he's going down that Damascus road, breathing out threatenings with a heart full of fire and hatred. You talk about a miracle of the grace of God. That man had murdered people, as he says in the 26th of Acts. He tore families apart. He chased them off into strange cities. And that very man whose body, whose brain was filled with theology, and his heart was filled with hatred, wrote the most amazing hymn, the most amazing poem on love that was ever written. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, and have no love, I'm a sounding brass or a tingling cymbal. And if I give my body to be burned, which he was prepared to do on the Damascus road, do you know, I think, I'll ask him in eternity, I think suddenly when he fell off his horse there I'm sure there was a horse rider in front of him to protect him, and a man behind, and one to the right, one to the left. A man of his class would never walk all the way to Damascus. And suddenly he's pitched off his horse. You say, were there only 4 people there? No. You say there was a man riding in front? Yes, one behind, one to the right, one to the left. Were they the only witnesses? Maybe on earth. I want to tell you, I believe every demon in hell was looking down on that man at that moment. I believe every angel in heaven was looking down. The demons, because he was their best advocate on earth. He was fearless, he regarded nobody. He had some letters in his pocket saying he could put to death anybody that he wanted. And then suddenly Jesus came into his life. Would you have thought that man in the dust had inside of him 14 epistles, if you give him Hebrews, and I think he wrote it? Would you think that he would go through Asia Minor and establish a dozen or more churches? Would you think that that man in a lousy, stinking prison, they wouldn't let you put a dog in today, would write to other Christians as he does to the Colossians, to the Philippians and the Ephesians, his love letters to them? And as he says, rejoice in the Lord. And again, they should have been sending letters of comfort to him, and he's sending letters of comfort to them. Why? Because on that Damascus road, as far as I'm concerned, he came alive. Religion, formality, ritualism, they were banished forever. And then after that experience, he was shut away in the quietness. Maybe that's why God's brought some of you around here, so you can get alone under a tree somewhere and talk to God and find out where he wants you to go. And he had 3.5 years in the wilderness. Then he's caught up into the 3rd heaven. And then he sets out on that amazing pilgrimage. And as far as I'm concerned, he explains it all when he said, I'm crucified with Christ, nevertheless I live. And yet not I, but Christ liveth in me. And the life which I now live here in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God.